your students. Ms. Harkins is that teacher that you would never confide in, never share what's really going on in your life, right? Because she has that kind of wall around her that just says, I can't be bothered with the human details of life.
Don't forget, she never answers any emails back.
She never answers any emails, and when she does, they're always just 2-word answers, very short.
Maybe.
Right? Not single-spaced, 9-page.
Certainly never goes out of her way for
And she never goes out of her way for people.
Okay.
So, again, for the tireless, wonderful, amazing representative to other planets of the human species, Ms. Harkins. Now batting in the 8th spot, hailing all the way from Monte del Sol.
Traitor.
Former A.S.E teacher, former crazy mofo on field trips at the Rio Grande River.
With a couch. With a couch.
The man who birds land on. The man who has an 80% success rate in bringing back the same number of students that start on field trips. Brett Bernard.
You can have them.
They are mine.
All right, people, here we go. I hope I can run this right. I need your help here.
The size of the seats for the teachers is symbolic of how sometimes teachers feel a little underappreciated and disempowered, but not today. And not in eco in the future either.
Oh, Jesus, are we going to cry?
I don't. Probably. That was a question for you, Dan. I've turned the mic down, so if you want to use it, tell me, I'll turn it back on.
Isn't technology great? I'm just trying to take it back to the beginning of this.
Ask the kid.
Damn it, you sent it up to I'm waiting.
Monday will be something I can't do.
Sorry, we can't join the safety line. And then from there on, he's been a wonderful field trip chaperone and everything else to us, so thank you for that. But I'm just gonna start calling on you. Or unless we want to have the sacrificial lamb come up first. Looks like we got somebody. So this is, those of you who come, raise your hand if you come to board meetings and spoken about all kinds of things, right? So we know we get 2 minutes because we don't want it to go on too long. Okay? And then teachers will get maybe 2 minutes too if they want to today. So Quaker style, whoever would like to come up. Ruby, would you like to go first?
Speech
Ms. Ruby Lopez. No? Well, someone has to go first. Mo. Come on up, Mo. Yeah, Mo Lopez. I see Miss Massey too. Let's give her a hand for showing up today.
Please, I'm short and I wore heels, but it didn't really help. Hello? Can you guys hear me well?
Are you filming this?
This is good. Okay. Thank you, Sage, for the thumbs up. I needed that. Okay, Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Mo, yes. So I'm gonna start. I joined A.S.E sophomore year because of a flyer that had a picture of a fish on a hook, and the description pretty much said made A.S.E sound like we would fish and hike and spend time outdoors, which we did. We did it a little and then we did it a lot, but then not so much. And although none of it was fishing, A.S.E has done a lot in teaching us that the way this is hard to read. Okay. A.S.E has done a lot in teaching us that, okay, thank you, that helps, that the way we live, that we are living is unsustainable and that solutions have to be found in order to ensure the existence of this beautiful planet we live in. So thank you, A.S.E, and to all of my friends in A.S.E for dedicating a part of your high school career to make a difference. Thank you, Ruby, for always being a champ and to wonderful teachers. I have a part for you also in here. I want to give a giant thank you to Ms. Harkins for inspiring me to do something positive in A.S.E. Harkins, you have presented me with opportunities that I cannot possibly begin to repay you by saying thank you. But that's a start. Thank you. Thank you to Dana Richards for teaching me to use a drill and put wood together to create something permanent and physical and just really beautiful. I want to thank Bernard for being the only nice and positive math teacher that I have had since middle school and for meditating with me when life got hard. I want to thank my mentor, Christian Casillas, for giving me my head start in anaerobic digester engineering. That's not a career yet, I don't know, but it will be for me. And thank you for supporting me, Christian, through this whole process of becoming who I am today. Thank you, Zagalo, for history. You've been amazing. Just want you to know that. Thank you, Mary Massey, for supporting my efforts to get our school to compost. That's been great. Shout out to my bro Tater Chip Sage and my boyfriend for supporting me through this journey we call high school. All of you have influenced me throughout the years, and I am grateful for the time I got to spend learning from you. And just to some advice, from a film that I watched, I came to the realization that there is not enough time, not because we die, but because of our human nature to get easily distracted. And it's come to my awareness that people procrastinate doing things because they believe they have their whole life to get to it, when the reality is that because of that mentality, they never will. So let's keep in mind that time is of the essence. I don't know of how much help this advice will be for any of you, but some words of legit literal wisdom are wear your sunscreen, floss your teeth, and eat your vegetables. And we're graduating, and I'm so happy.
We can't do this, you gotta just get up there, or we'll call you up. Pizza afterwards. Go, Ariana, go.
We'll go get the oats for you.
Oh, they have something.
Uppercut?
Speaking of procrastinating.
I gotta tweak this. Hold on.
I didn't even write anything good.
I see your writing unemployed.
True.
Lies.
So, oh my god. I mean, A.S.E has been such a big part of my life, and I can't explain how happy I am to have helped start it. Oh my god, stop. I'm just really thankful to everyone in this room who's helped make it what it is today, and the fact that we can be here and celebrate all of this wonderful work is just amazing to me. I want to say thank you to Harkins for everything that she's done for me, and Richards and Zagala and every teacher that I've had that's a part of A.S.E. I want to say thank you to Ruby for being there for me. And Vicky for helping me these last couple of months. Oh my gosh. Why, Ruby? This is your fault. This has just been the best adventure of my life, and I'm so happy to have been a part of it, and I'm so happy that I could have been a part of it with all of you guys. And I'm just really proud of every single one of you in this room, and you're all gonna do so great, and I'm so happy for all of you, and thank you guys.
Okay, really good.
I did write something this morning at 7 in the morning. And due to school Wi-Fi, it is not loading. And that's the story of our lives, I'd say. What is there to say to all of you? I debated my words for today for so long because I was afraid of what I would say would be insufficient. Finally, I realized that I don't have the words to tell my A.S.E family what you all mean to me. Everything from the shoulder to the top, this is everything about having a part of this program has changed my life drastically. There's a solidarity that is found in young people who have had to face challenges far beyond what most people have seen. And nowhere is that more evident than in my key group of fellow graduates here before me. A.S.E isn't just a place for hands-on learning, it's a place for support and second chances. Too many teachers have brushed this group aside, saying we left or wasted our potential, but it's thanks to the amazing love of our teachers here in A.S.E that we finally found our understanding. The truth is, we aren't a group of kids full of potential. Our group is strictly kinetic, our energy. And we are a force in action, changing around the corner of the world day by day. I know I've rambled some, but I suppose the last thing I want to say is that I can't wait to see what amazing things we can do in the world next.
Words can't even describe on how I feel after the 3 years of being an A.S.E. All these amazing teachers that are in front of us, they just give it their all every day so we can give them our all. And they help us realize our potential that we have to do amazing things, to change the world for the better, or they teach us how to change the world. They show us just how to be a better person. Harkins, I don't know where I would be without you right now. So, thank you.
Get up there.
My boy Mal.
Tallest student at 5'10".
Hello, everyone. Well, what can I say? High school. My name's Malachi, as most of you know. I guess I can start out by thanking everyone who's ever helped me in my life. To my grandpa, to Angel and his parents, and like Angel and Bree, and everyone, you know. Thank you, Miss Massey, of course, and to you, Miss Harkins. I love you guys so much. Without any of you guys, I wouldn't be here today, especially in Smash.
We made it!
Boy, Miss Harkins here. It's been a long road, you know. There's the things in high school that you like and the things that you don't. Your peers, your teachers, the things you have to do. It's all part of life. This is just a big journey for all of us, and we'll see what happens in the future. So, thanks.
Hi guys, my name is Jerry. As you can see, I didn't write anything. I was supposed to write a poem, I think, but I didn't. Just this one that I write. It's for all you guys and all the teachers, you know, it's been a long road, you know, and I want to thank everybody. You guys didn't give up on us. When nights and days were long and we didn't have hope of, you guys just like told us not to give up, and we kept fighting and fighting, and everybody did. We didn't drop out. Most of us had jobs during school, and we had to keep fighting, and A.S.E made it for me a very fun journey, because it taught me that the greatest weapon that I have is my hands, because I can build anything I want. And I don't know what else to say. I just want to thank everybody, and you guys are going to be great in the future, and just enjoy your journey.
Hi guys, wow. I wanted to thank all of our A.S.E teachers first of all. Thank you so much. Harkins, if it wouldn't have been for you, I wouldn't be here right now. Guys, we made it. We graduate this year. Like Jerry said, we did drop out. I loved A.S.E. This journey was amazing. It was one of the best things in my life. I appreciate all the hard work you guys put into us and not letting us give up. Thank you so much. Woo.
And thank you, Mr. Denny, for yesterday. Jerry comes running over to South and was like, I got to be in math, when we weren't sure he was going to pass math. So we got to give him that. And Mr. Roger, Junie Roger, who's not here today, he's been so helpful for the math part too. So I just want to say, Shiro, hero of mine, because these two kept full-time jobs, and Vicki had a full-time schedule. So we got to give her that.
I lied, our tallest student is 5'10".
He lied too, because he told people to go to class.
Hi Hi, my name is Larry. Maybe not all y'all know, but I've been in A.S.E for 3 years, and it's been a great experience. A.S.E, I'm gonna tell you, A.S.E is what made me get up in the early morning and want to go to school. You feel me? And then other than basketball practice, those two made me want to get up early and go do something. And coming in here doing just hands-on learning, I was tired of just sitting in the class doing book work. That's boring. I'm just boring myself to death. You feel me? So. And so I just want to thank everybody for helping me out. You guys really helped me do good in school. I kept an average 2.5, and I'm just grateful for all you guys helping me out. And I want to thank all you guys, Ms. Harkins, Bernard, Mr. Richards, teaching me life lessons.
Don't say it.
Yeah, it's crazy, but Ms. Schwartz, everybody, I just appreciate all you guys, and I want to wish all you guys good luck in the future. I bet you guys are going to be doing good. We all trying to make 100 million or something, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I wish the best of luck, and thanks you guys.
Well, Larry's a little taller than me, so he's gonna be in my Final Four booking. Alright, so I wrote a little something. Just got something to say. Oh yeah.
Don't read it.
Alright. So I don't have really much to say about A.S.E, even though this program is amazing, and even though high school is a thrill. I have the best of times was in A.S.E. I want to thank everyone for not giving up on me, especially Ms. Harkey. Mama, I made it.
So I didn't get a picture of Angel and little Heavenly in the mud, all of those things.
Perkins, who was it that fell into the mud?
So I just want to say thank you to all my teachers. Miss Middleton, you've been a role model for me in wildlife science. Mr. Richards, construction class was amazing. I love that class. Building class. Miss Harkins, I wouldn't have done it without you. You're an amazing teacher. I don't think we, as students, have ever said how much we appreciate you guys. You guys are just totally different teachers compared to everyone else, and that's great. So say thank you. I'm terrified because this scares me. But I just want to thank all of you amazing teachers because you guys have really done so much for us. You have sprouted us into these amazing people who will do amazing, incredible things with our lives. I can already see it. We've already started. I mean, look how much we've already accomplished. And it's just incredible because you guys really took a chance on this whole group of kids because you didn't know how this would work. And we all stuck through it, and we built this wonderful net of family who work together because a lot of schools, they don't do that. They don't know how to work together. And we've built up this family that know how to work together and make this world a better place. And I just want to thank Ms. Middleton too because you've
really like made me realize what I want to do with my life. I just really appreciate you and everyone here. Thank you.
Garrett?
Cowboys on the side and ready to go.
Be serious, Garrett.
Be serious? Why would I do that? Why? It's just, I'd like to thank all of the ACE teachers and everybody that helped me and everybody here and everything. You know, it's been a great experience, you know, and if you're friends with Bernard, you might even get a couch out of it. And I'd like to especially thank Ruby, one of my best friends, and my mother and my friend Robbie back there. Excuse me, I'm kind of out of it. I've got a horrible case of bronchitis, but, you know, and Larissa, Mr. Charles, Dana in particular. You know. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Like the senior class we are, none of us write anything. So, I guess to start, like, I want to say thank you to my parents for helping me get through all of high school. See, this is why I don't want to talk about previous sergeant.
This one's actually prolific in poetry, so that's
I want to say thank you to Ruby and Ariana, because I really wouldn't have been able to make it this year without you. And I guess thinking back throughout ACE and when it started, I got into a lot of trouble recently last year. And some of the best advice that was given to me was from Mr. Zagala. We were talking, and he looked at me, he said, Yadira, you're so smart. Why are you acting so stupid? I can't imagine high school without any of you guys. You guys are great teachers, and all of you are great people. We made it. Woo!
I'd just like to say that everybody is kind here, and all of it is because of these teachers.
Sorry, I just wanted to say one more thing. We're a family now. Like, ACE has been a family since we all started. This has just been a huge journey that we've all grown together. We've had so much experience. I mean, I remember when we did the walkouts, we did all the things that was just crazy, that was recent. I'm really happy. I got to meet, the students, and it's been crazy. I've known a lot of you guys. I've known Larry since kindergarten. I've known Angel since I was little Hito, and I remember when Angel was this tall too. It's crazy. I just can't believe it. I mean, this is something else, but thank you guys, all of you guys. We're all family.
I'm sorry, I'm shaking. I told myself I wouldn't cry, but I never thought I would see the day that I'd be standing here in front of a group of people talking about what a passion I have for school. You made me feel like I had a voice when nobody else heard me. I genuinely wouldn't be here standing here. I wouldn't be graduating if you didn't give me that much. Because everybody else, including myself, had given on me. That's why I stopped coming to school. And you were like, why are you not here? Why are you not here? Come back. And he gave me things that I enjoyed doing. Like I felt like I had an actual purpose and I wasn't just here for the answer booklets that they try to fill us with. It's an amazing program, and I know I've only been in it for a year, but it changed me, and I'm so thankful for everything. Take a second to realize that every kid, almost every kid that has come up here has cried because we've had such an impact on their life with this program. So thank you for taking the chance with us, because we needed it. We needed somebody to take that chance. Woo.
Hello everybody, I'm Luis Mendoza.
I'm Gustavo Torres.
We're an ACE.
We're going to be out of ACE.
That sucks actually. It does. Man, then is college and no ACE, you know? Where's the love?
Well, I just wanted to say that we were always a family, but ACE brought us even closer, and because of that, it made us a better person. Thank you, everyone. It's been an unbelievable journey with you guys, and you guys are very unappreciated, and I wanted you guys to feel very today. And thank you, everyone.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. Solace, I'm surprised you're not talking. It's up to you. Yes, no?
You always got something.
We can, it's fine. Jesus? Carlos?
I want to come up and cry.
Anyone else? Oh, Ricky, you're the speech giver.
Ricky! Let's do it.
Okay, everybody, just flew in from Las Vegas, Ricky Gonzalez.
I woke up late, guys, I'm sorry. I don't mic holders, you guys.
That's because you're going to drop the mic.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow, this is so crazy. This is so surreal. Seniors, you know? Oh my God. I'm trying to not sprout into emotion right now because this is very emotional. Thank you to all the teachers, all of ACE. Miss Harkins, best teacher ever. I've had a lot of good teachers, just to put that in perspective. But Miss Harkins tops them all. I thank you to Miss Harkins. I have a lot of accomplishments. And okay. So sophomore, I don't want to brag. It's Miss Harkins. She likes to brag about me. So
This guy's gonna be mayor.
I did the hospital program here. Very competitive, and Ms. Harkins helped me with my application and the whole process. But it happened, and I had a great time. I went to Bali last summer. I was in Indonesia, and
You look kind of Indonesian right now.
I got it a lot over there. But this is all thanks to Ms. Harkins and the inspiration that she's instilled in, I know, everybody and me personally. And it's hard to think about that, Ms. Harkins, next year. But you're in my heart, Ms. Harkins. All the ACE teachers, Mr. Bernard, I haven't seen you in a while. Miss Akers, also Mr. Rock, everybody, really, and all you guys, homies. But really, this is a big family. It really is. It's great, and it's something that you don't just forget. You hold on to, and the way we see life in a different perspective now. It's not just getting up every day and going out and just doing what you do, but it's always trying to, one way or another, inspire other people, or simply make a change in the world, and that's what life should be about. So, thank you again.
Woo!
Wait a second, hold on.
Well, at the beginning of ACE, it wasn't really much. It was just a couple teachers. We're all about sustainability. It was Ms. Harkins, Bernard, Zagala, Ms. Middleton,
Morrison,
Forrester. And it was pretty fun. We go to the river, we go to the community college. I think the best time was at the community college because we'd learn and then we'd see how they made it. And there was free stuff too, so who doesn't like that? But I got in trouble too, and a lot of these teachers have helped me out. Without Miss Middleton and Miss Harkins right here, I'd be passing. And I think a lot of other teachers have helped me. Mrs. Gill has helped me since the 7th grade, or not 7th, 8th grade at DeVargas. And he was the best teacher I had there. And right now, I can't decide who the best teacher is, because they've all helped me build from what I used to be. And I like to think that we all built ourselves up, and now ACE is turning into a college here. I wish I could stay next year, but nah. I'll be real. But everyone's everyone's going their separate ways, and I think in like 10 years when we all come back to the reunion, we're gonna be surprised who we've become just from the building blocks that ACE has given us right now. I want to thank everyone that has been in ACE with us, and all the teachers especially, and Miss Massey too. She was on me that day, and she was getting me for my grades. Thank you, everyone, and hope to see y'all again. I hope to continue seeing y'all over Santa Fe. Say hi.
So you guys always talked about changing the world, and we couldn't do it without you guys at the start to change the world. So just realize that you guys are teaching everyone to change the world, and that's what we want in the end.
So teachers get a little something to say. And then graduates, Mary Godas had said something about t-shirts. We do have these t-shirts designed by Nick Valerio, not just hot pink. If you want white or black or hot pink or hot green, you can order them today, and we'll just write down your name, what size you want, and then we'll get it to you before graduation. So that's a little gift. And anyone else who didn't get recognized, forgive us. We're just we're all, getting at the end of the year frenzy. And oh, Susan, thank you for coming to another board member. I appreciate it. She's always been
support all the ACE activities and what have you. In fact, I think we sat in really close to the fire breather last year, and that was pretty risky. But I want to make sure that each teacher gets to say something. So, and if they don't want to, they don't have to. Again, we're Quaker style. So
Perkins talk.
Let's give it over.
I'm gonna do something silly for you guys. So, if teachers want to say something, come on up.
I know you guys feel well. I just wanted to thank you guys. I've been here for a while, and it wasn't until this group came along, this amazing, creative, hilarious, sweet group of students came along that I started to really love teaching. So, thank you. You inspired me to want to take kids out into the wilderness and to go fishing and to learn about aquaponics and hydroponic systems. It was all you guys, so thank you. And the world is out there for you, and I cannot wait to see what you do with it. And please come back and visit. We're here for you. Even if you graduated, you know where we are. And congratulations. Woo! Go Eggs!
So I got thrown into this mix of students and teachers at the beginning of last school year, and I've only actually gotten to work with a handful of the seniors here because I teach mostly freshmen and sophomores, but those of you who I have worked with, it's been great, and I've gotten to know a lot of you along the way in the last 2 years, even if I didn't have you in the class, and I just wish all of you guys the best of luck. This has been a great group of teachers and students to work with, and I'm really glad I got to be a part of ACE and make changes that I could. So hope you guys all do well, and congratulations.
everybody. So as Tammy said, I just joined A.S.E at the beginning of this year, and it's just been such a tremendous experience. And like you all, Tammy has taught me so much, and it's just really igniting my passion to be a teacher and stick with it, even though it gets really hard and crazy at moments. And so you guys really inspired me. So much love to you, and you're going to be amazing. And be well.
Hi, I'm Miss Akers, and I had a number of you over the past couple of years, and I agree like 100% like with what Ty said, Miss Middleton McCormick, is you were so much fun and you were really hard, you know, because you demanded a lot. And I'm really proud to have been able to work with you and teach you and learn from you, because you taught me a lot, as well as all the A.S.E teachers. And I'll still remember, like I learned how to pour cement and from Daniel Rock. And I learned how to try to remember to be more positive from both Tammy and Ty and Dana, because it's gotten really hard as I've gotten older. And Mr. Bernard and I, we still have a project, and we still have a big wind turbine that's sitting over here in the closet. And I thank Dana for all the incredible volunteers that you've gotten together, because you don't know how much I've used in the past 2 weeks to help projects. And I really hope that all of you who are graduating will come back and visit, because your next round, your eco kids that are coming up, and Daniel, Monica, and I have worked with the sophomores all year. This mural up here was made by Isaiah, and he's going to be an eco next year, and he's really excited. And I just want to show you what you've got, the kids you've got coming, so please come back. They built an eco brick bench outside on the other side of the school. Please come back and mentor them, because your support really makes a lot of difference, as well as all the teachers. And I thank the school board members too for allowing this program to be creative, because it's kind of been upstream a lot of the time. So thank you, everybody. I'm trying to keep remembering how much I've grown through knowing all of you, and it's been tremendous. And a lot of times I don't realize it till the end of something, and I have kids doing all these reflections, and almost all of them take them real seriously, and they'll stop, and a lot of things they won't say in class, but they'll write about it. And it's been amazing. All the kids, even the kids not in A.S.E, they're like, wow, I did more projects here. I've learned a lot more than I realized, just day by day. So please, keep coming back, our graduates, and inspiring everybody. Thank you.
Hello. I've never been in front of one of these. Mr. Zagala, James Zagala. I've known a lot of these students since the Vargas, since 8th grade. A lot of them, and they were pains in my butt as 8th graders. It's only half their fault, because they were 8th graders. And that's kind of comes with the territory. When you're an 8th grade teacher, you deal with nice students. They're always in a good mood. Anyways, they're in high school now, and they graduated, and I'm very proud of them. And I did not realize that when we were coming here today that it was mostly a teacher love fest, so I appreciate that. That was unexpected and heartwarming. I'm gonna leave you with some dad wisdom right now. So I know sometimes the subs and the security guards mistake me for a student, but you know, I have a 10 and an 8 and a 15-month-old. So I got some dad wisdom. So you're gonna do a lot in your life, and you're gonna have a lot of ups and a couple downs. And the important thing is you just make stories. So when you're having a rough time, you're going to be able to share that with other people eventually. And it's all about making stories. So just remember that when something's really crappy and you're not feeling it, say, all right, this is another story, but I'll make it. I can share with people. We can laugh about it later. Okay? Dad wisdom number 2. You guys are really angry right now and full of fire, and you want to change the world. And that's awesome. And you will, on some small level, if not a large level. So every day when you get to be my age, and your giant bonfire is a little Zippo, right? And you're not as passionate as you once were, and there's a lot of music about this, right? When you get older, it's like, I used to be so angry, I want to change everything, and now I gotta pay the mortgage. Don't lose that fire. Don't lose that fire. When you get older, keep that fire burning and do awesome stuff. Whether it's on a personal level, on a community level, a worldwide level, do something, okay? Make music, paint, teach, right? Work in your community. That's it, do something. Keep the fire burning, all right? You guys are awesome, thank you.
Save the best for last.
That's hard.
Yes. Alright, hey guys.
Traitor.
So, I am proof that you can be over 50 and still be passionate. Because,
I've always looked up to Brad.
Richards and Harkins came to a party that I was at a while ago, which was a Monte del Sol party, and they were like, "Do you want to work? Do you want to work? Do you want to work for us again?" And the more I thought about it, the more I realized, wow, this is what they're creating is something really amazing here, and so. I'm excited, and I'm excited for all you guys. I can remember Ruby is over here looking at me the first time, my first memory of her in my geometry class. A bird ran into a glass outside of the school, and she asked me if she could go take care of it. And I said, of course, because, I feel like we have to allow people to be themselves and to, do what they're called to do. And she was called to take care of the birds and the animals, and I always really liked that about her. And
yeah, but she took them home.
I know, but she has a huge heart, and that's why, that's what makes her special. And Bo, of course, in 9th grade, this is before A.S.E, but I knew some of these kids way back then, and it's amazing to see how they grew, and I didn't have everybody like Malachi, I didn't have everybody, but we all kind of knew each other. We went on these trips together, and we created bonds, and I'm going to miss seeing you guys' faces, and everybody. Larry. When I look through, it's like, Dakota, all you guys are amazing, and Demi and all you guys. I'm just really impressed with what you guys did, and you held it together, and you not only did that, but you really went beyond what I'm sure you probably even imagined that you would. And that's what I see, and I wish you guys all the best. And please come back and visit. We'll be here, all of us teachers.
That's what I'm on.
Love you guys.
I'm here to promote the rest of the project. So when we're done here, we have a map. Dare I say this, Steve? We're the city of doers, not just dreamers. And this is a map, and I made it this morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning of the things that are going on here, and I never put this together. There are 16 projects that show you how to live sustainably, that were inspired. Andrew, quick shout out to Andrew back there. I know you're going to show up. Yay! Speaking of which, he and Brian Steele saved this program in a lot of ways too, because they took over construction, all these crazy kids running around, and Andrew has zero carbon to the greenhouse with about 8 kids. Yep. They're getting paid, and they put up a solar thermal panel. It's so exciting. But this started with talk at the Rio Grande about, let's do these things, let's build tiny homes, let's, change the world. And there's a half a tiny home sitting in the warehouse. There's these beautiful murals that are sitting out by the amphitheater. Hopefully it's not too windy and sunny. But just looking at the projects, I have an attachment to each and every one of you, the way in which you inspired us to do this. So you're the inspiration, and we really appreciate you appreciating us, but without you guys, right? So it's silly for me to say this, and I'm not going to cry, because I've been crying forever, but I did this silly song for you guys in the amphitheater years back because of a program my husband and I did. And it was about Northern California, but I made it in New Mexico. And it's a little bit reggae. And so the Northern California version of it goes like this, and forgive my voice. Here's my advice. You've got to run with the river, howl at the moon, dance like a salmon, sing like the loon, persevere like the redwood tree, and believe in the mystery. Here's the New Mexico version. Ready? I just made it up last night. You've got to bark like coyote, move like the snake, swim in the Pecos and Abiquiu Lake, persevere like the pinon tree, and set all of the beings free. So, there's my little reggae song. No weird comments. I love you guys so much. It's such a testament, and to hear, I'm gonna lose it again. To hear that Dakota and Ruby and Garrett are gonna go get teaching credentials along with their other stuff and come back and teach here, I'm gonna say it, fucking A. Awesome. And we want you all to come back and teach, because we're all getting old and tired, and you can probably handle these kids better than we can, and you can confiscate all their stuff better than we can too. So that's amazing. I have 2 words of advice for you. My blood type, be positive. And then 2 words of just for all of y'all. Mad love.
Wow. Crying a lot makes you tired. Tammy and I have been tired for 25 years. A lot of crying. From the bottom of my heart, I believe in you guys. You're amazing. Believe in yourselves. Don't take, Mo said, your time is precious. Seize the moment. I think one thing a lot of us have in common is we've experienced some heavy stuff, some loss, some things that have made the road a little rugged. I know losing my brother when he was way too young, my mother, lives I wished I could have saved and couldn't. One thing it's made me do is appreciate relationships, appreciate opportunities, appreciate love, connection, passion, commitment. So my wife, of course, is like the reincarnation of all those qualities on planet Earth. And so I love you, I appreciate all your hard work. 25 years. Ooh, it's a minute. putting up his knee for 25 years is even harder than teaching in high school. My high school teachers rocked my world. The things that you said about your experience here, those are all true for me too. I was planning to be a college professor, and one of my high school teachers that became a life mentor for me said, go teach high school for 3 years so that you get grounded in the whole person, not just in the head ideas, not just in intellectualism. Well, now that I'm an administrator, I'm rude in public with myself. JK. I have 2 phones now. So I went and taught in high school, and 3 years turned into 25 years in the blink of an eye. Because even though I also taught college during that time, it didn't hold a candle to the amazing humanity and depth and gut-wrenching and awe-inspiring, right, type of experience that we're all talking about today. So, mostly in the last year, I've been a little bit of a curmudgeon, a little bit of a grumpy, get your shit together, guys. Quit making excuses. Come on, people. Everyone's got a story. But of course, you know how much I love all of you. I've been a little bit behind the scenes, raising money, organizing things, trying to make it possible for us to have 16 projects and not reduce project-based learning to some popsicle sticks and posters. We hope we're doing a little more than that. High school was pivotal for me. It set the course for my entire life. We're getting old fast, so come back soon, not too late. And really, 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 whatever you do out there, if some of you choose to come back and be educators, no one will be more proud of you than us. And as an educator, sure, the financial riches has been, a big part of it. But what makes me happy and content and feel like my life is fulfilled beyond my wildest dreams, other than my marriage and my own children, is knowing that we have thrown pebbles into the ponds and knowing the amazing ripple effect of you guys and your lives and what you have done, what you do for each other already, what you will do. So the pieces that we've contributed to that's what makes our lives full and meaningful. So we love you, thank you. Don't just stay in touch. Come back and take our places.
That's what I call a graduation.
I just wanted to say one more thing. It was Miss Shorts, Monica, who I kept referring to as Monica. She made like an eco-brick house. She worked in Guatemala. And I want to make sure I acknowledged her, because to me it's like one of the most amazing things that I've ever participated in 22 years. The eco-brick bench is over there, and we're in the last stage, on the finishing stage, and we originally saw this when Mr. Bernard invited us over to Monte del Sol, and we planned this last summer, and it happened. And the brochure was made by one of our students, and we're featured on Upcycle Santa Fe. Joe Stodgel, who, quote, owns the business and is trying to change the world, is a Santa Fe high school graduate as well. And so
to add to that, there's a lot of other, aside from this project, today for the half hour, and we did invite some community members who are interested in this as part of the graduation. We have a map. I put the "You Are Here" as the amphitheater. You should see the murals that Kat, by the way, is going to station herself over there, and she's going to talk about the mural process and all the paint that got spilled. I'm just kidding. Dakota, as a senior project, Dakota actually repurposed his own junk car and saved it from the landfill. and has it sitting out there on a trailer. He's there to explain that. Unfortunately, his counterparts, Esteban and Sam, aren't here. They have to work, but the tiny home is in the warehouse across the way. So if you want to go look in, we've got the walls up at least, right? And inside there is the electric car that Garrett has been working on that's going to be solar charged and street legal, hopefully by fall, because Dana's going to tool around it as our eco car. And the solar charging sheds over there, there's a solar sound studio we'll open up. A bunch of our thug freshmen, and I'm not kidding, thug freshmen. It was the one place where they really succeeded. They built 2 amazing recording sound booths, and hopefully we'll get that up and running. It'll be San Diego's first radio station and actually our recording studio. Beyond that, the greenhouse, I don't know if you want to hang out in there, Andrew, where the solar thermal's going on, and the plant sale. We say it again, we're plugging for FFA. So many different projects. Ruby will park herself inside the greenhouse to give you a little tour of the aquaponics, which is really exciting, and to have her talk about it. So any seniors who want to join them at the different places, these are maps if you want to walk around and just see all these incredible things. The garden's up, the water catchment tanks. Mo made an incredible cobbled swale this last summer with Ruby on water catchment. Yeah, now she remembers. So here's a map. But I really want to say this, as a parent and a parent who's had kids here at San Fe High, one more time, let's give a round of applause to the parents. What?
Cake.
Help yourself to cake. And help yourself to cake. Thank you, Mary, for the cake, and there's Gatorade and lemonade and water over there. Help yourself as much as possible. Take all the food you want. And here's maps and descriptions of what we're up to. Thank you all.